So, can you guys hear me while I'm doing this?
No.
Crap. Happy 8-year anniversary to LittleZbot.
Oh yeah. I genuinely thought the sentence started with happy, like the name of the guy from the MCU. So the happy 8-year, and then you said 8-year anniversary to LittleZbot. I was so confused for all of 2 seconds.
Seth can't be in person with us today for reasons I hopefully shouldn't have to name, but he's with us on Discord.
Why can't we name it? We don't monetize.
We want to make our videos ageless.
Ageless.
Okay,
Don't
fine. We'll add to the pile. Coronavirus. Wow. Did you know we know about the coronavirus? We're so trendy.
Wow. Every time I hear that name, I can only think of Mount Corona from Super Mario Sunshine.
We caught the darn thing. I still can't shake that feeling.
I know, right?
Hey, have you heard of JXC's new series, Ah? It's his new channel called Ah, where he gets on Discord, he does screen share, and he makes his friends go through terrible things online that he found. And right now, this is basically an episode of Ah. So today we're going to look at a nice trip through memory lane. Look at our old thumbnails. Now see, I am not a design student. None of us are, and I don't even know why I brought that up. Just want to let you know, because while you might think our thumbnails are bad now, they were worse once. I credit LittleZbot for my improvement in a lot of things. Comedy is not one. We didn't structure this. Where do we start? Maybe we should go most popular to see what's getting clicks.
Or
yes.
Yeah.
I like them.
Ready? Most popular.
Yes.
Oh man.
See, I'm not on your screen share anymore. I'm muted
okay.
in my browser.
Here we are. How to get a Comic Sans.
13,000. Holy crap! We actually a semi-okay video got over 1,000 views. That's surprising.
I was very proud of that thumbnail when I made it. To be fair, it's not that horrible of a thumbnail.
It's not.
It's
it
intelligible.
Has 2 trees.
It works in place of the T's, aside from the red one. Why didn't I use a crimson tree? I don't know, but I didn't. And it's intelligible. It's clear. It's to the point. It's big. I can kind of see how it works. What?
I'm about to change your life.
Oh, what are you doing now? He does this like every week or so. He says, Dane, I'm about to change your life. And then he does something really weird. Okay, next one up. Devin this isn't even a thumbnail.
It's not. It's YouTube gave us the option of 3 of those things. You know, 1 start, 1 mid, 1 end, like they do, and we just picked the start one because it was the title screen.
I think it kind of works because it's to the point.
Yeah. It doesn't look bad.
But you know what doesn't work?
What?
How to make a Drake and Vanity outfit. Third most popular video. You can't even see the outfit in the thumbnail.
I kind of want to remake this thumbnail, but then again, I don't want to give this video any more attention than it's already received.
It's so
awful.
It's so ridiculous. You can't even see the thumbnail. It's not a dragon. What is this? It's someone with 2 fireballs and fraps.
And
look, the fraps watermark is there.
The voice describing it is Dane from 3 years ago.
Oh, and
5
let's
years
not
ago,
forget
5.
the true masterpieces. Remember when Dane did Scribblenauts Unlimited tutorials?
Right, but hold on. I want to focus on this bit. This is our 3rd most popular video, and the thumbnail is completely unintelligible. What gives? Next up,
Look,
no!
They aren't even like they're cut off on top and bottom.
No. Let's see if I can download them, because there was a specific design I had in mind for these thumbnails. This is how it looks. Look, there's my B, right there.
Amazing.
The hardcore thumbnails were just like this, by the way. Except they were changed
That's
a little
right!
bit. This
we're
is our
gonna
format.
get to those, though. It occurs to me,
What?
we're in the middle of a lot of fame. What?
Fame. I wish we were in the middle of fame.
Well, actually, the 13,000 views, we're in the middle talking about that.
13,000 views is pretty good. Again, though, for their success, they were a little to the point, and this one you can kind of see the Pikmin. This one you can see Pac-Man with cat ears. He's got cat ears.
But he does in his games, too.
Yeah, but they look good in those games. Look at me. I was awesome. I'm so proud of that. My grape arms.
But you know what was better? Your 2D Pac-Man.
Hey,
2 semicircles. Perfect. Who needs skill?
Next up, Wonderland featuring BB-8. Now, BB-8 looks very random because he's not mentioned in the title, and he's only mentioned once in the video. But I credit its success, 647 views, to it being one of the only Wonderland videos on the internet.
Yeah, like...
And it not having a completely atrocious thumbnail, just one with a ugly white outline on the bottom, which I don't know what was for.
I'd like to to take this time to share with everyone the fact that is on my vitamin water bottle. Did you know that, pound for pound, the dung beetle is the most powerful animal on the planet? It can pull 1,141 times its body weight. That's like this 20-ounce bottle pulling a full-grown cow. Crazy. This bottle of Power C can't pull a cow though, so just enjoy its vitamin C.
Music Ace Dual Pad, Zelda's theme. This, well, it's to the point.
Pretty low effort, pretty simple.
I still don't know how to use a Smash Ball. Why did that get views?
That's a good question. The thumbnail is not great, but it has a nice color in the background.
Red.
For a thumbnail from that far back, it actually doesn't look that bad.
That Mario month was when we first started doing thumbnails that were not the worst.
Master Hand, which is to the point.
He's giving people instructions, dislike the video.
I wonder if people followed. Let's find out. Well, half the people followed.
Now, for some reason, the most popular Mario Party video we've ever made is part 2 out of 3 of our Western Land theme.
Now, this thumbnail's a lie. It was updated recently, actually.
Right, we updated all of our Mario Party thumbnails because they were all just so bad, and we were going to bring attention to them with Mario Party month, and we didn't want to show them off anymore.
Exactly. So, we made them better.
This one actually looks good, but what makes it so confusing as to why this got the theme is because this has a horrible thumbnail. This originally did. It was, evil Amrio was on the right side, and all of us, which were just Mario characters, were on the left side, and a big bloody versus using a free font.
Right.
And then, but that was the part 1 thumbnail. The part 2 thumbnail, which is this, had a giant red 2 slapped over all of it, so you couldn't see anything. Why did this get clicks?
Large red text is what makes people click on.
Apparently, the larger and the redder, the more effective.
This thumbnail is actually not that bad. How much is a gold coin worth in real life?
It's not that awful. We could do a lot better now, though.
The red text is just kind of hard to see.
Right. For games for yo-yo games, that's an atrocious thumbnail. But, okay, something I want to bring attention to. You can't really see it because it's time code, but look at our icons in the corner. I was there, even though I only listed one entry, and it was my Bow Block Theater icon.
Oh, and my old icon that I literally stole from the game files.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Moving on.
It's a horrible thumbnail.
I made a
but
video!
a great video.
But it wasn't even properly tracked or made.
Aren't they making a new meme run? I feel like I've heard something about it.
They are. They're making a sequel.
Hey, did you know that meme run is actually awful?
Yes, it's horrible. It's a terribly designed game.
People only like it because it contains memes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone actually liked it. I'm gonna...
It was such a meme that it was a meme.
Next one, another Music Ace Dual Pad. I think part of the popularity is because there aren't that many Music Ace Dual Pad videos, and again, thumbnails just straight to the point, exactly what you'd expect.
Right, and both these were pretty popular songs that could easily be made on a Music Ace Dual Pad by anyone. So, it makes sense why they would get relatively engaged.
And the next one is the first one we've seen yet with you, Seth. All of our old icons, from Joseph's icon from fan art I stole, actually, for him, and my amazing Evil Grapes music icon, and your actual cannoli.
The icon back then was, actually unironically super cool, honestly.
Oh, well, thank you.
It was pretty awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it, even though the E is wrong.
Unlike ours, thank you, Mr. Funky GPU, for redoing mine and Cannoli's icons.
He is amazing. Yes. This is also during that time where we went through the habit of misspelling the game's name for some reason.
Intentionally. At the top, instead of saying we play, it was we pay, and then we put your bills in there for some reason.
It's not a good thumbnail, but it's also big and large.
And it is fairly to the point.
Fairly? It's, fishing with LittleZbot, and it's a fish.
Yep.
It's a giant we play fish.
Oh, the next thumbnail's an atrocity! Meteorite
why
Bunny
can't
Farm!
you see it? Why is it not spaced? It's not even centralized.
It's so bad.
I hurt.
Oh man.
It is the most boring background and the most basic text, and it's hard to read, and it's not in the center, and there's no word, there's no nothing. It's so bad.
And the video has like 1 million dislikes. Okay, but you know what's better? Hedgehog Phoenix Right. Look at him, clothespins.
Right. great.
Okay, I thought you used, like, something like that.
They're not even behind his head. They're just on top. So this one is the second part of Wonderland. Would make sense it got views because the second part of the first part is just really a generic YouTuber thumbnail, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
it
just
really
but lower quality than most people. Like, I can make an update version of this, it would just look like a generic Markiplier thumbnail or something.
I do want to point out that the title is a bit overly long, so it cuts out the poopsie part, so it just says, let's play Wonderland Adventures Part 2. I kill!
You're right.
Alright, let's keep
Next.
going. If we were ranking these, this is F tier.
Move on. This one is actually weirdly minimalistic. I like how all of it's curved in a specific way.
All the tests? Yeah,
Yes.
it's satisfying to look at for some reason.
I like it. This one is just terrible.
Why did we cover up me? Why did we frame her head?
It's really bad, but all of our thumbnails follow that format, even though it was bad. I think this is like an S tier thumbnail.
You just saw
Wonderland 3! All I did was just I took a picture of 7 in the morning, and I used the red paint bucket and just put it on him, and I got that result. And I was like, no change needs to happen. This is amazing. And then we went with it.
Beautiful.
It looks like someone got impaled on his hat. That's what it looks like.
All of our thumbnails for a year had the bottom border orange, and it looks bad.
Yeah.
The orange color that we selected is just not good for the eyes.
This Geometry Dash one, trying to move things along. I think if it wasn't cut off at the top and bottom, it would be a pretty quality thumbnail, honestly. I think it's very clean.
And
Top
then,
in Mario
the
games,
surprising one.
I think that's actually one of our best, and we didn't change it recently or anything. It's just good.
The thing is, yeah, 4 years ago, this was literally the first ever good thumbnail we ever made. I'm putting that in S tier. That is a fantastic thumbnail. It 100% makes me want to click on the video every time I see it.
There's one issue with that I have, but it's a nitpick, and I didn't even notice it until now.
The text?
No, you can see part of Mario's foot stick out from the bottom here.
Oh, right. That could have been easily removed.
Yeah, we could remove it later. Again, with our next thumbnail, pretty terrible. And again, with our habit of misspelling the game's name, it's really horrible.
Oh!
Mario, fart? Fart?
This was our sense of humor 3 years ago, huh?
The next one, the Morklin one, you specifically requested the scritter in this.
I did.
And I put it in.
What I like about the squitter is it creates a triforce of blue. Alright?
You're right, it does!
Yeah, look, there are blue characters everywhere. It's the shape of a triangle here, all throughout. And me, where the empty part of the triforce normally is me. Which makes sense, because I am empty and soulless.
Big Brain Academy.
I actually kind of enjoyed this
It's an okay thumbnail.
Like, it's fun to see us as students against this weirdo.
Yeah. Whoa! I think James is here.
No. You guys predicted the big rain meme. Nice.
We did? We did? We did!
Holy crap, we did! Hey, you two haven't heard each other's voices in like 3 or 4 years.
That is true.
Hello, person, this is the other person.
Nice to meet you, other person.
It's nice to meet you too, person.
James, what do you think of our Scribblenauts Unlimited Tutorials 2 Shovel Knight thumbnail?
Wait. Oh, we gotta scroll down.
Oh,
That looks not good, but what draws my attention is the Pop Tropica thumbnail.
He looks...
That doesn't...
It looks like the wild child from the Thornberries.
My eyes to a whole world I had not seen before.
Also, moving on to LittleZbot Eats a Banana. There's no banana. It's just us looking stupid.
The last 2 thumbnails, Pop Tropica and Eats a Banana, were just... YouTube gave us 3 options, and we were too lazy to make our own, so we picked one of 3. The first one, Pop Tropica, that was taken from the drug scene. There was a drug scene, Pop Tropica. Don't watch that video. It's really, really bad. It actually made it high up on my top 10 worst LittleZbot videos ever.
Moving on. First unloaded tutorial and Mr. Swag. And this is a terrible thumbnail, and I really want to remake it. I don't know why I haven't yet.
The 4-player cast was such a fun video to make, though.
It's a great video. It's a bad thumbnail.
I'm actually, that's one of the few videos I'm like, oh yeah, you got over 100 views because that was a really fun video, really fun time.
The Q&A!
Oh! I forgot! Not that this just existed, but what a thumbnail!
Look at your face! I like how
If you slap a top hat and a mustache on Joseph's picture in the left, he looks like the Wonderland character in the next thumbnail.
You're right! I think the exact same face! You literally took just a random moment from the video and erased everything around my head and torso. And it was the worst! And it was the worst!
On the other hand, I still think this is one of our best original characters.
I don't know why I gave him a mustache and a top hat.
I told you to.
No, you just handed me this thumbnail. It's like, it feels like something should be added to it. And it's like, yeah, put a thwart on it. You put a thwart on it, it's like, something should be added to it. And I said, move aside. And then I added this, and it was horrible, but we kept it because it was horrible. Ah!
This thumbnail was made in Game Maker, by the way.
The next one!
The next one, what's the next one? I forgot I did a birthday special! I forgot I did a birthday special!
That wasn't me like playing with the camera or anything, that was
You
my
tried to get a
genuine
screenshot
reaction.
from every one of the videos you've been in and throw them all in one? Oh.
Yes, I was!
I am fairly certain that I had designed that thumbnail.
Had a fun with Steam Workshop? Well, that one's just boring, it's just a still frame. So about Wonderland 7, that was made while we had no internet, and we wanted to get the upload letter ready anyway, so we drew a character. We just drew him.
I don't know, I kind of like it, it's clean.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks okay. At least
It
for me,
looks
back-
like a finger puppet version. With the googly eyes and the soda mouth.
Part 5, Spiky Balls, that one's not really a good thumbnail, but it exists. I
Right.
like how it's interlaced, so the gate is just phasing.
Yeah, well the thing is, we took an image of him when he was down on the bottom, and an image of when he was on the top, and we just kind of combined them so that there would be more spiky balls, and then we just copied a spiky ball and manually put more on the thing.
We've included a little
Just make it
roar.
more interesting.
Roar. This thumbnail is not so bad. Top 20 Zelda games, I like it.
Yeah, I really like it.
I do too, actually.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one.
This is my final Churio tutorial. It's to the point, it's dumb, but it's to the point, it's dumb. Look at the stretch achievement.
Let's move on to some new trade rack.
This was made in Game Maker.
Literally, we
Look
put
at
up
the
Game
purple.
Maker and use the image editor.
Look at the purple. This is the Science of Gaming theme song.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Wii music.
Move on.
Wii music, that's just not even worth talking about, honestly.
Move on.
This one,
You know, the thing
Not
is,
good.
This would have been good if we removed everything on the bottom.
this would have been good if we removed everything. Next up, we play.
Ouch.
No, hey,
But
Tank Wars.
I like how there's a Z for some reason. This was the same font that I used to use for my logo. In the fan fiction one, I included a with evil grapes. I don't even know why, because I'm regularly part of these videos. But yeah, that one's just not really worth talking about either.
Wait, what is on that note? Download the thumbnail. I need to read what is on that note.
Oh, the note is Half-Life Full Life Consequences.
In the best fanfiction.
Ah, healthy lifestyle.
What is wrong with that thumbnail?
It's just bad.
We're in the middle of movie.
Unlimited Part 1, it's just a still frame from the video. Not worth talking about. Zelda Games Part 2. LittleZbot gets
It's
kidnapped.
as good as Zelda Games Part 1. LittleZbot gets kidnapped.
That's very clean, honestly.
Pizza Head.
This is the
legendary
same
villain.
comment section in which Ben named him Pizza Head, and we stuck with that.
No, you see, what happened is, we called him Hesuckieth. I don't know why.
Hesuckieth.
And, then in the fan game, Ben called him Pizza Head. And I was like, Pizza Head? Why do you call him that? And then Ben replied, because he literally thought that it was his name. He misheard it so badly. He as Pizza Head. He's like, you know what? Pizza Head's a way better name. He is just Pizza Head from the now on.
Okay, telemarketer, not worth talking about. Best bedtime story ever. This one, thumbnail, I'm actually very happy with, honestly. I had to fake it a little bit to get this void description longer than I could. I had to draw part of it. Okay, this one, again, this doesn't really count since it was remade years later. Blindfold Mario Kart, we actually tried to do a thing.
Video.
Yeah, your first video, Seth.
Uh-huh.
We had to try to do a thing where we put you in front of a green screen, Joseph,
Right.
and had you do that, but was it really bad?
It was a bad quality camera. We didn't use a phone. We used a literal, like, 360p camera.
Bad. Bad.
And for some reason, we still put it in the thumbnail.
LittleZbot Direct, I think that's one of our best, honestly.
Though, to be fair, it's just made to emulate another type.
Exactly.
True.
This one. Bad screen. Bad me. This person has a pillow! Okay, next is Nyan Cat, which you can hardly even see Nyan Cat unless I was zoomed in, so that's weird.
Wait, I can kind of see what is wrong with his eyes.
Good question. What's wrong with their eyes?
Its face looks like the cinnamon toast cereal. From what I can tell and how pixelated it is, it looks like it has the giant eyeballs and the giant mouth and those little cinnamon
I can
toast
see it.
crunchers or whatever they're called.
I can see it just
You
about.
guys ever seen the Crave commercials? They are horrifying. What their commercials are is they have one that is the main character, I guess. He opens up himself halfway so that he has a mouth. He talks. While he does is shout random nonsense. He acts kind of like Minions or Rabbids, and except whenever he sees another Crave, he eats it! He eats hundreds of the Craves and then says, "Man, Craves are good!" And then it tells you to go eat more Craves. Alright.
Move on. Ah! I'm skipping over that whole row. Oh no, this is even worse!
Dang, go back up.
The flock awakens. There are pirates.
I remember that video.
Look at the pirate!
Oh! This is possibly our worst thumbnail ever! Like, holy crap! Look how much there is going on here. The verses, the bottom, all the characters we just stuffed in there. And don't forget, the birds wielding lightsabers!
Here's the thing, I forgot there were actual birds in the thumbnail until now. I forgot there were there. They blended in so badly. Donkey Guardian, you can't even see. You can't even see anything. Memories. This one, oh, I remember. I have a specific memory with this thumbnail.
Oh, right. You know how your family is friends with, like, other families, so your kids, they, like, know each other? We had one of those friend families, because they were all the visiting, and they are, like, super religious. James, do you remember how we were when we first moved?
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
crazy. We said butterscotch instead of stupid, and sometimes even got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
They were like us, but to the extreme.
Oh no.
So one of them walked in on us while we were making this thumbnail as I was putting the red eyes and things on Mario. So there were several minutes of panic, wondering what was going to happen because of that. And strangely, nothing came up. It's possible they did leave a couple of hours early, so we might have been responsible for that. But aside from that, we got off pretty scot-free.
I also like how "we" is blatantly misspelled. I have memories of making all these thumbnails.
Hey,
Well,
Dane.
what?
What is walls?
We are not going to talk about walls.
What is walls?
We're not going to talk about walls.
Okay.
So it's about Channel Trailer 4. Just bad. Just bad. Meet and greet. Just bad. Objected speech bubble. Ah, you can't even read it! Why was it a tutorial?
I want to go back a little bit to Mario Kart Wii CTGP Revolution. The title is actually pretty good, which describes both the video, the content, and the thumbnail.
This one is weird. The trio. I don't even think it's really horrible, I just think it's weird.
Why did we use our intro background?
Oh, because we didn't know what other background to use, and we didn't have the LittleZbot pattern back then. Thomas was alone characters. This is just a horrible thumbnail.
This might be your worst.
3 stars and red shards. That one's just not really a good thumbnail at all. But it's
probably
also
our worst of the Wonderland
it's
thumbnails.
also just not really worth noting either. Ooh, PC Puzzle the game.
We set this up to look like a full-on mini-play, which is great. Nobody... Oh crap, 80 views. Some people did fall for it.
Joseph, New Year Birthday Special 3. We need to talk about it.
No.
It's just you. It's a bunch
me.
of thumbnails. Why are you
have-
holding Brawl?
I don't know, I'm holding Brawl, I'm holding the Pizza Head mask, and I'm wearing a cape. I have a white undershirt on.
Why are you holding Brawl?
Why do we have 4 videos, all the corners are all cut off?
Because we were graphic designers.
And why is all the text in the worst colors ever? It's balloons! They're facing the wrong ways!
Moving on. Ah! Our old picture! Look at this!
Wait,
Look at this!
I'm not-
2.0! New 2.0! I think this one was really overblown and weird, but also okay. It doesn't make sense Jigglypuff is in it, although she was in one highlight, I believe.
A lot of these. Why is Shovel Knight there? I don't think we've ever talked about Shovel Knight on our channel.
I don't get it. I think we just did a lot of gaming. Why is Log there? Why is Log there?
We just threw a lot of stuff here, and oddly enough, the thumbnail is kind of eye-catching and fun.
Even though it's a mess.
Yeah, it has absolutely nothing to do with the video.
I think this thumbnail gets a pass because we designed it to be intentionally terrible.
Right, this is why we are brains. Which...
I made a sequel to that on my channel, but then I deleted all my videos because I didn't want that stuff to be on the internet anymore.
It's okay.
Wow. Nice.
Why?
You can still see the remnants of one of them on Evil Grapes' channel. It's a completely memed out version of something.
Right. You have to re-release the original version of that. I mean, it was a masterpiece. You know, 25 minutes of someone taking aim at a water bottle with a BB gun. Who wouldn't want to see that? I'm sorry.
You hurt his feelings.
Insult.
I'm the only one that can take insults from you, Joseph.
Alright.
I still think the top 10 Team Newbie quotes is one of my favorite video guys. You guys have
We
ever
should make a new one.
It has this weird amount of integrity, yet insanity to it.
Okay.
Your commentary about the quotes is just hilarious.
I know.
Great. Next up, Channel Trailer 5. Just not really worth talking about. Again, horror game. Not really worth talking about. Hexagoner, bye.
I remember Hexagoner! You were so into making that! You worked so hard on it! Remember the Hexagoner 2 with like 6 modes?
Joseph, you do realize I actually started work on a remake of it 2 years ago? I worked on it for a full year. I made really good progress, and then I just stopped. It was actually turning out okay. Person Dreamland 1, just really low quality and bad. I like how you can't read the text.
Of course, then the next one is the masterpiece of all thumbnail design.
Top 10 Wii games.
That's alright.
Yeah, building some random...
Starlink!
Oh! That's actually almost okay, except it's still not.
We wanted to make...
What is your guys' fascination with red eyes and vampire fangs?
It started
This is
with
like the
Amrio.
third time I've seen it, and I haven't even been here that long.
I don't know how it started, but there was
more earlier.
My sister was watching Frozen like 3 years ago. We paused it as in the beginning when the Duke is like dancing around Anna with doing the agile peacock thing. We paused it exactly as he's doing that. He's got the dumbest looking face. It was that face except with the vampire teeth and the red eyes.
I think we've tried to channel that old chaotic LittleZbot energy with this thumbnail, and I think we succeeded.
Star Fox with
Yes.
fox ears, and then Link with the Link hat.
99 guns. Pyramid scheme. Sniper Samuel. Free games.
Actually, I kind of like this one, aside from the orange.
I don't really like it. Channel Trailer 2, it's just our old banner. Look at me! The stupid Bablock Theater! Why was I so obsessed with that?
You have changed your icon so many times.
Right.
You know, our best thumbnail is, of course, from LittleZbot Kills His Camera.
Has nothing to do with the video whatsoever. Has a nice lava lamp in the background. It's just bad.
It has 66 views.
Somehow.
We spent a long time preparing for it. This is like a one-off, one-day video. We just need content. It's like, whatever. I took like a ton of just random toys and gaming stuff that I owned and set it all up very nicely behind me so I could have this really cool background shot. But the lighting and the camera were so bad, you see none of it. So nobody ever found that out.
Ranking the Mario games. Terrible video. Pretty bad thumbnail.
Yeah.
Duke Fish on Speed Kill. Just a frame from the video. Eggnog Plus. I think you made that one.
Right.
I want to say you made that one because I don't want to be credited.
Yeah, we took a carton of eggnog, kind of erased the part around it, but you can still see the white, and then put a sword in front of it, erased the entire front, bucketed the color, and then put on cartoon eyes and cartoon mouth and stuff. This is all designed, and then we just literally inverted it and mirrored it and put it right there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't make the eyes red.
It was before that time.
Yeah. Wait, was it?
5 years ago.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, that thing started with Amrio. We got really mad at Mario. We started calling him Amrio. He was the evil brother of Mario. And to indicate we was evil, we decided the universal sign had to be red eyes and fangs. And from then on, everything evil was red eyes and fangs.
100th video. We didn't want to show our faces for some reason, so we just did
then
that.
we did show our faces
Exactly.
in the video. What the crap?
Yeah. Wonderland highlights, not bad. I think it's fine. This one, pretty not good, but Not as terrible as the other ones we've seen. The hardcore!
James, what's your favorite memory from the Minecraft hardcore? Was it how it lasted less than, half an hour?
Look at this. Look at this beauty.
Because Bean starved to death, and Joseph had seeds on him, and then Joseph got blown up by a creeper while I was in a cave mining things, and then I slowly went insane.
We both died first day, or maybe second day for me, and James went on for like, a solid hour, 2 hours just by himself before deciding to just kill himself. And then we tried to play it off in the video like he made a mistake, and we threw gravel at his head. Wow, wacky antics. No, that was him saying this series sucks, why are we making it? And let's just be done with the whole thing. And to be honest, I agree with that sentiment. Thank you so much, James, for being brave enough to do what we could not.
Okay, we got
myself, so I didn't have to talk to myself for another hour.
Exactly!
we don't have much time left. We gotta move on.
Alright.
Cubit, just bad. Super Mario Bros. A complete mess, but the video was your mayo. Okay. I'm just suffering.
No, so here's the thing. Super Mario Bros. Title was inspired. Okay, so I'm assuming neither of you really know about Wii Fight. Way back when I used to be on this forum, the Wonderland Forum PC Puzzle, in the off-topic section, we created this RPG, I guess you could say, called Wii Fight, where people just continued to contribute to this huge story by saying what they did, what the villains did, and all the characters and how they all reacted to that. Then there was this huge forum game purge where the moderators deleted every single forum game on the site, and everyone fought so hard to keep Wii Fight on there because it wasn't a game anymore. It was a story that everyone contributed to. And the thing is, it worked. That thing got literally over 600 pages of, just people posting, saying, with these massive amounts of information and what happens next in the story. We went through so many story arcs, developed characters. It was this really crazy cool experience. The whole thing got deleted later because it was literally taking up too much room on the server.
That's hilarious.
Anyway,
That's
so one of the arcs, a villain turned all the main characters into video game versions of themselves, and they entered into this land called Super Mayo Broth, where it was Super Mario Brothers in the whole universe, but everything was food.
Part 3, we drew a face on this castle. Nice.
Wait, I want to point out, in Bob on Blast or Minecraft Double Dash, you added an additional card to put my icon over it and yours.
Oh, that was weird.
Anyway,
okay.
The face with the lips is my crowning achievement. I will always, this is the best thing I've ever created, ever will.
Yep.
Come here, red eyes and fangs! You can't hide that from me!
But this isn't the evil city. The evil city is the mountain city.
No, not there.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
I'll scroll down. There it is.
Evil dog. There it is!
You can't hide that from me!
And yeah, he has the evil bowler hat, the evil mustache, the evil eyes, and the fangs. And he's thinking, I am true evil. And for some reason I put Woj above it, and I don't know why. I like the thumbnail top 10 minigames. It's a little too cropped, though.
Yeah. The Pikachu one, it was really just a trace, but I cut out all the parts where I was looking at Google images. That was it. That was the video.
I almost want to like top 10 games I played in 2016's thumbnail, but it's just too...
It's too cluttered.
It's too defined, is the thing. It needs to be more zoomed in.
Okay. Evil Mickey Mouse.
Ah!
I forgot that you guys did a Skyward Sword Let's Play.
It was so awful. Every single video we made in that was a question of, hey, how can we top being worse than the last video? The entire thing was a crap show.
The Mickey rant from that episode is in your top 10 quotes.
Yes, that was good. Boggy Day. Why is this Luigi's Mansion video here? And Boggy Day of all of them.
Our most popular Luigi's Mansion episode was number 10, Boggy Day. What an attractive video and thumbnail and title.
2018 games. That was a good thumbnail. I like it. New Birthday Special 5. A little cluttered. Like, I could make a better one nowadays.
It's definitely that style is a lot better than the one you tried to do on your birthday, where you literally tried to fit every picture you could.
Yeah.
This one, it looks like it's some kind of slideshow.
It's cleaner. It's the next. It's like 2 steps in the evolution.
The Luigi's Mansion episode.
This one is very clean. I think it was
The one lemon.
weirdly clean, actually, because I designed for another channel, so I was going to be like, okay, this one can't suck.
How much do you guys want to bet that quote is me?
I don't even care.
I would not be surprised in the slightest.
If I remember watching that video as a much younger person 5 years ago, I do believe that was a James quote.
It just sounds like something I'd say. Because you two would be jumping around doing whatever, and I'd be running around trying to do the level, and then one of you die and be like, I don't care.
James, I hate to reveal this to you, but there were a lot of points where we were dying intentionally just to screw with you.
Wait, what? There were?
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm not even surprised.
Like, we were bad players, but we weren't as bad as it made us out to be. We wanted to be a little worse. Just for you.
There was some intentional bad playing, and then fast forward a few years to New Super Mario Bros. U, where I am so bad that we need a falling off cliff counter for me.